Well, I went ahead and did that. Didn't feel like waiting months, and then if I was gonna have to glue the neck on here, I didn't want to have to wait and try to strip all that off or paint it or something after I put the neck on. I'm very disappointed with the finish I put on there, though. I got some Minwax Poly Shades Black, and it turns out to be a stupid idea. That stuff sucks. I mean, I thought it was going to stain it or leave the wood grain showing or something, but I might as well just use black paint. Would have been easier and less of a hassle. I've had it on there for a couple of days now, and it's still, my fingernail basically will rip it off there. I accidentally scraped it up a bunch of times, and I fixed it and scraped it up some more, fixed it, scraped it up some more, and I just said, screw it, I'm going to go ahead and finish it up and learn from my mistakes, try to do it better next time. See if maybe it'll get better after it's dried for longer than a few days. Maybe it needs a couple weeks or something, I don't know. I don't know why anyone would use that if that's all it's going to do, though. Even for like furniture and desks and crap, I wouldn't want it scraping up, and as I was polishing it, parts of it came off, and I don't know. Maybe I did it wrong, I don't know. I taped up the binding to keep it white like that, and there's spots all over it to where it got on there still, and when I went in there to try to sand it off and clean it out of there, I ended up scraping the wood and having to fix it, and it just turned into a huge freaking nightmare. I wish I would have just painted it black from the start like I was planning, instead of using that Minwax crap. I'm not going to use that next time if I do another one. I'm happy with the way this turned out, but after I don't know if you can see it on here, I gave it a real good polish again, and you can see the imperfections on there all over the place. You can't really see it on here, and I don't think. But there's zebra stripes and scratch marks and all sorts of crap on there that I'm not going to try to fix it. My main two goals doing this was to see if I could put a shirt on there, which I think I could do it better next time, and I like the way it turned out. I think a colored shirt would be cool. Do like a tie-dye or a brighter shirt, and see if I can solder it together and make it work right, which I'll do that next. As long as I didn't fuck up the neck here. It was hard as shit getting the neck in there. That neck barely fit in there. When I tried putting it together when I first got it, it was a real tight fit, and I guess after putting the finishes and stuff on there, and had to cut a little bit of shirt off the edge there to make it fit down in there. It was hard to get it in there, and I have no idea if I even got it in there all the way. I took the pickup off and looked in there, and it looks like it's all the way down. There's a gap. When I put it together and glued it on, it wasn't a gap there, but when I went ahead and screwed the strap thing on there, whatever the hell that's called, the little strap knob on the back of it, tightened it up real tight to get it to pull it down some more, and it did pull it down a little farther, which it wasn't, I guess it wasn't all the way on. I think it looked like it's that's when it did that and pulled it away, because I had it right up against the pickup, which is where I wanted it. But if that's where they've got the hole lined up for it to be, then I guess that's where it's at. These little clamps I got don't really put a lot of pressure down on it. They're going to hold it in place good, but they couldn't really tighten down enough to push it down in there for. I basically just used as much pressure as I could put on it, pushing it down, and then like I said, screwing that little knob on the back of it, pulled it down the rest of the way. So hopefully it's on there good. I gave it a quick look to see if it was fucked up or not. It looks like it's pretty straight right now, so I thought it was going to be fucked up as high up as it is, and I forgot that this is going to be up here, and it's going to make it over the pickups and shit like that, so it actually doesn't look as fucked up now that I'd paid more attention to the way it's supposed to be, but I'm not gonna stain that because this, like I said, the stain sucks. I am gonna treat it with the boiled linseed oil that I got for the pick guard. Not the pick guard, the fucking fretboard. I'm gonna give it a good rub, and then I'm gonna put it on there because it looks like that's the same material, and it's real dry. And I need to, like I said, I need to clean these up some, but I'm kind of tired of messing with this. This black finish I put on there really was pissing me off. It's like I said, it keeps scrubbing off, and I've got it nice and wax polished on there now, and it should be okay. But like I said, like when I was putting the pickups and stuff in there, the back of it got all scuffed up real bad. Like it's gonna rub off from a belt or whatever I've got when I'm playing. I'm sure that this shit back here is gonna rub off real bad. Basically, that was a really bad choice for a guitar, I think. Definitely a lesson learned there. But definitely think it looks cool. I'd rather there be a darker fretboard on there, but after I oil it up and stuff, it'll look a little better, and it still looks pretty cool. There's nothing I can really do about that. I don't think, anyway. Definitely next time I'm going to make sure to get some proper guitar finishing stuff. Some wood dyes or something. Because this fucking Minwax and Home Depot shit didn't work out as good as I was hoping. Well, I take that back. The first stain I put on there with the polish on there was actually, it felt fine and it would have been fine, but if I would have got a black stain right from the start, it probably would have been okay. But this polyshade shit, I'm never getting this again. This is stupid. I thought about using it when I did my room because I was redoing the trim. But I ended up just sanding it down a little bit and staining over it and putting the polyshade, or the, not polyshade, the wipe-on poly. And that ended up being fine for my room. This shit, this is just dumb. Even if it was to dry, if it's just gonna scrape up from, like, my fingernail's basically like a razor blade on this thing, it'd fuck it up real good. See if that changes after, I'm gonna go ahead and let it sit around for a couple of days. I gotta work anyway, so all I really need to do is let that dry, solder that up, and then see if it works. I should probably try to finish it better, but I ain't, like I said, I'm tired of fucking with it, so. For my first little guitar project here, it looks pretty cool though. See how it plays and if it works good.